Hi everyone, it's Karynjean. Welcome back to the studio today. I have been messing around a lot here, trying to figure out what I'm doing. What I've decided to do today is that you see here, I've shown this to you in a couple of videos. This is not my idea. It was, I found it on another creator's video. I'm sorry, I don't remember that creator's name. This is pockets made out of 3 business size envelopes where you take it and you just fold them over and stack them. So, and you open up the ends, you seal the envelopes, then you cut open the ends and it gives you a pocket here, 1, 2, 3, inside, behind, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It gives you 12 pockets. Thing is, it does add a lot of bulk to a journal. But we are going to replicate this using book page. And so my idea is that this is going to be a little bit narrower. I'm going to take out 3 of these. We're going to try this, okay? So, yes, I'm having issues with this here. The glue, this is not an old book. I picked this up at a thrift store because I wanted the cover of it. I used the cover, the frame of it to make a journal. So we're gonna take out, we'll try to do 2 of them, okay? So, like I said, this is 3 envelopes, so this is 3 pages. We're gonna fold it in half. It's gonna be a little bit more narrow than this, but we'll see how that goes. So we took 3 of that. I'm gonna put this back in my stack of book guts. I have a stack of book guts up there. And then also, we're going to take, these are large pages, so we're going to take 3 here from the atlas. 1, 2, 3. I was also thinking as I was, we could take these here pages. I mean, this is a very old atlas. The Flea Market in Madrid, Spain. When was that done? Like these, we could use these pages here instead of the map pages. Let's see. Just for the color, right? So we have 1, 2, yes, I'm making a mess. 3, where is this? Tokyo, maybe? I don't know. Okay, so let's try these. Let me go put the atlas away. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to neaten this up. Now, I was also thinking, and in my head it's like, and I'm gonna cut it down because this is too big. But we could put this, although it's not purple, we could put it in our ledger journal. So I do not need to necessarily make it this short. So I'm not gonna cut it down this way, but I am going to trim off these here edges. And I want them all the same width. So just gonna, does it even fit here? No, I have to take it over to the rotary. I'll be right back. Okay, I will also trim the rough edges off of this. I don't know if we're gonna get to both of these or not. Let's see. Just trim that down. All right, I'm gonna start with this. We're gonna start with these. Now, I want this to be on the outside. They need to be folded in half. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get out the large scoreboard because I'm going to I don't want to, you could fold it in half and then you could just run a bead of glue. I don't want to do that because that's going to make it, especially on the book page, I need to fold this over a little bit to make sure the opening is nice and wide. So I'm going to score it at, well, let's take a look and see. Well, it already tells me how big it is, 8 3/4. So I'm going to score it at a half. I'm going to score it half an inch. Half an inch there, and a half an inch here, because they all need to be the same size, remember. And a half an inch here. And let's hope. And so now I'm going to, where that score mark is, I'm folding it over. Like so. Now I'm going to fold this in to match there. Okay. And this is, then I'm going to glue this down. Now, this can be done with, you don't have to hinge it like I'm putting this hinge on here to seal it. You could just, like maybe on this one, what we'll do, we'll fold it in half, and then we will just, so as not to lose any of this, because this is going to be a narrow, this is narrow, right? So here, let me demonstrate on this one. No, I did not do that very neatly. There. So as not to lose any of the width, which is only 3 inches, we are going to put something on the outside of this, like seal it with washi tape. We could do washi tape, or just more book page. You could just do something like this with more book page. But this is what we're doing here. And I am going to, my options are glue stick. I don't want glue stick. Wet glue. I don't want wet glue. Let's try tape runner. Of course, the issue with the tape runner is I can never get the tape runner to go where it's supposed to go. Or double-sided adhesive tape. I could just as easily have done something like that, right? Yes, I could have. There. Like so. And then it's going to get folded up. Or do we want it this side? We have to figure out what side we want showing. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so let's plow through this. Now, oh, do we want, maybe I did that on the wrong side. Maybe I need to fold it this way. And then, now we could also leave that on the inside and fold it over like this, right? And then glue it down on the inside, so that way when you're here, you don't see that. You don't see that. That's another option. That's another option. But as I did this one on the outside, we will do this one on the outside as well. Although, no, I think I'm gonna do this one on the inside. Look at me go. Look at me changing up. Totally went off the rails there. Of course, not using the tape runner and just using some of the double-sided adhesive would be probably, not probably, most definitely easier for me. Right? I wouldn't have this issue with it going off the rails. Okay. And now this one, put the glue stick away. This is going to be the inside. So we're going to fold this over like so. I'm going to fold it over there like so. And I'm going to not use, although this is just a 1/2 inch, I'm not going to use the 1/2 inch tape because we're assuming that it's there. Perhaps better than the tape runner. Although I should probably have it. You know what? I know, I can't make up my mind. I'm confusing everybody. I'm confusing myself here. I do want it, the inside edge here, glued down, because I don't want anything to get caught on it when we're putting it in and out of the pocket, right? Right. So there. And are these the same width? Pretty much. Let me get rid of that. Okay, so now this we have to figure out. It's a lot of, this is the only one that has color. So this one is going to be the, we fold it up to there. Okay, let's just say we're going to fold it there. What was that? 2 3/4. Nope, let's do this one. 2 3/4. 3 1/4, like that, like that. Nope, needs to go up more. Let's do it there. Like that, and then this one, we're gonna lose a lot of this. Like so. And all we see is a lot of white there, which is not what I want to see. Which is not what I want to see. So we are going to, this is what we're going to do. We're going to get the tops even. And we are going to not cut a straight line with our scissors. I'm going to cut that off. I still have white. That's okay. And there it is. Right? Now also, these need to be connected here down the side. And again, we can do that. And you excuse my arm. Any way we want to. Just going to thumb notch it here. Went kind of deep, that's okay. Thumb notch it here. Thumb notch it here. Okay. Oh, thumb notch this one. That's notched. These need to be notched now. Honestly. Now, one of the reasons why using envelopes is a good idea is because, you know, everybody might have an excess of envelopes, so let's not let them go to waste. I'm missing one of these. But another is because this is usually very sturdy paper, right? Whereas this is just book page. I'm going to burnish all this down. Because what I think I might do, I'm debating right here. Now, like I said, these things need to be all glued down. I'm thinking of actually just, well, I was saying I'm thinking of running it through the sewing machine, but then I would lose, then why would I bother doing that to those pockets there? I would not. So, so here is one example of it using book page. Right. And we would need, let's pick a color. Let's pick a, let's see, bundled sage. Let's see what we get with bundled sage here. We get nothing on the, the dauber is what we get. Not mowed lawn. Okay. Seedless preserves, is there anything there? No. Okay, we'll just use vintage photo because it's what we have in front of us here. Ooh, as we make a mess of it all. Considering that the book is, the atlas is old to begin with. Not too concerned. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we start this way in the back. This needs to be glued down to that. So we're gonna, I'm using wet glue here. You can use anything you like. Right? You can use tape runner, double-sided adhesive, anything you like. We're just doing the sides. And now This one is we're just gonna stick it down there. Snug as a bug. And that's how we do this. And then, so we're gonna build up on it. So now the other one, the back piece of it, right? We glue the back pieces down, the longer pieces down first. This one's going there, like so. And then we do these. Flip that one up, like so. Now this one. Like so. And then this one. Now, you don't have to do this, and I've done this also with like, I think tracing paper or acetate, and I sewed it down. You don't have to fold over the paper like, oh, excuse me one moment. You don't have to fold over the paper like I did here. But if you don't, then you're not going to get the double pockets. You'll only get 6 pockets as opposed to 12 pockets. Here it is made with envelopes. Here it is made with large pieces of paper from the atlas. And now we have this here. Now we're going to do it in book page. And I have 3 book pages here. But I'm thinking that, oh, I got glue on my fingers. That this is going to be too narrow a pocket at 3 inches. Right, I'm thinking it's because it's not going to fill a page. Now these are 4 1/4 with a 5 1/2 inch page, right? So that's going to fill a page. A 3 inch, that's too much. So what I'm thinking of instead is that this is 6 inches. We can do 2, right? Now we want this to be, how, 9. All right, so this is what we're going to do here. We're going to take 2 pages of book page, wider book page. We're going to do it this way. I'm going to do both of these together. I'm going to score them at the 4 inch mark, right? 4 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches. And then I'm going to fold it that way. And then that gives us this piece here, right? Something's a little crooked here. It's crooked because it's not cut straight, it's crooked. This is the outside edge of the page, so that is lined up. That one's fine. This is the outside edge of the page. Let's make that lined up. There. That's fine. Okay. And then these, listen to me, this can get folded over this way. Let's make sure we score it at the same, because we want these the same width. So that's folded in half. I have it up in the corner here. And I'm going to score this at 4 inches. There, to fold that over. I want them 4 inches wide. 4 inches wide, and fold that over like that. Lovely. And I'm actually going to use wet glue. there. And wet glue here. Oops. Now, yes, this is going to have to be trimmed. Okay. Cover that up. Okay, and I'm going to take this here to the rotary, and I'm going to, because remember we're folding it up this way, so I'm actually going to trim it down right. I'm getting rid of the white margin for the most part. I hope I'm getting rid of the white margin for the most part. Okay. Now, whoops, this way. Now if we fold it up, how big is this? It's this white margin here that I really don't like. Okay, that's one. And two. Hold this one up here. Okay. Now it's, so we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pockets on a page. Lovely. The thing is, how are we gonna even be able to see the pockets on the page? So we need to notch them. And this is where I'm gonna get a little fussy, because I'm telling you that this is, how big did I say this was? 4 inches. 2 inches. I'm marking the center of each one of these because you're gonna know. So there, 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 and there. Now we can cover this up with something, and I'm actually thinking we can cover it up with, let's do some washi tape. Okay, I have, and we could use different washi tapes. I'm thinking, let's do this one on the bottom here. I think it goes this way. Oh, I don't think it matters. So I'm cutting it a little extra long because I'm going to fold it over. There. And I can still see my center mark. I'm going to then need to mark my center. Oh, where's my Sharpie? That's not a Sharpie. Here's the center right there. Give me that Sharpie back. Right there. Let's try that again, shall we? Here. It's not going through. Nabbit. I really, there, solve that problem. Do not like that. Okay. Let's see if we can fix it with this one. Go. Fixed it with that one, for heaven's sakes. Oh, that was a big fat mess, wasn't it? Okay, let's get back to what we were doing here. So we used that for down there. Very lovely washi tape. And we can use this one for up here, the next one. Let's use it for this one. There. Okay, wrap that around the sides. As you notice, I'm not gluing down the washi tape. There. There to there. And what is this one? This is a little bit more blue than purple. Let's find the end and see if we like it. No. I mean, yes, it's definitely purple, but it's a different kind of purple. So these are the wide washies. What about this one? Those are snow scenes. Those are winter scenes. Don't want winter scenes in our summer garden. actually might have to cut off. Oh, that bird's head is going to get chopped right off. Maybe not such a good idea for those birds. That's okay. We're living and learning. We're living and learning. What else do we have over here? This one, which we love. Okay. And now, oops. And actually what I'm thinking, excuse me, I know this cord is a bit, oh, no wonder why it's not up. See. Oops, nope, that's two. The wisteria stickers. Oh. Not too sure about those. Now I'm going to get Dusty Concord, which might be a little bit too... Let's take a look and see if it's a little bit too... No. Okay. Now see, these are very narrow pockets, but you know, little pockets and tuck spots nonetheless. Wet glue down the side. Like so. Now, doing this with envelopes is obviously a lot easier, right? Because they're already sized for you. But this is, you could also do it, you could do it with anything. You could do it with a book page, like I've done here, though it took me a minute, didn't it? Yes, it did. So this is with US business size envelopes. You just cut open, you seal the envelope closed, you cut open the top and the bottom. Use however many you want. This is using 3. It will give you some bulk to it here. I think this is probably at least 1/8 of an inch, if I remember correctly. Well, 1/16 of an inch. It's still some bulk. But these are journals that we bulk up all the time. There's this one, which is book page. So book page, first of all, is thinner than these envelopes are anyway. You could get thinner envelopes and use thinner envelopes, right? And so here's one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This I use just pages of the atlas from, right? Larger pages. And then they could be decorated any which way, as I've done here. I'm gonna have to cut this. Just trim this piece of washi tape right here. If I can. Have to glue that down again. There. So here are 3 different styles of these. There we go. Well, this is Karynjean from Ex Libris Crafts. I hope you enjoyed this. And I know I'm fussing with this. Ay. Wrong scissors, wrong scissors. There. I should do what Rachel does, what's in my box, right? Where you have half-made ephemera that needs to be finished off. Works in progress, works in progress. So there we go. Thank you so much for your time and attention. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it gives you some ideas as to what you can do with all that extra book page you guys have hanging around. Thanks for stopping by. Let your imagination fly. I'll see you next time.